Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn our fourth chapter of chemistry, that is atoms, molecules and radicals. So dear students, here we will start with atom. So what is an atom? See, everything around us are made up of very small particles, or we can't see them with naked eyes. We need electron microscope or high power microscope to see these particles. Means whatever the things are, they are made up of tiny particle, that is our atom. So in this way we can define atom is the smallest particle of a substance of a matter that exhibits all the properties of an element, and it may or may not exist independently and takes parts in every chemical reaction. See, it will be the smallest particle and will show all the properties of that element. See how we can understand this. Suppose here is a piece of zinc. This is the piece of zinc. So if we will further do the small pieces of this zinc, it will look like this. This will be the zinc particles. So what we will do, these small particles are the zinc particles. So if further we will divide these particles, that will be zinc atom. All these will be the zinc atom, like this. In this way, all the atoms of this zinc will show the property of zinc. This zinc piece means all the elements are identical also with this zinc. Means if one atom is looking like this, then all other atoms will also have the property of that zinc only. It may or may not exist independently, but takes parts in every chemical reaction. How we can say that? Like this is a hydrogen atom. When it reacts with another hydrogen atom, these are the two atoms, they forms a molecule, that is H2 molecule, that is the molecule of hydrogen gas. In this way we can say that atoms takes parts in chemical reaction. Now come to the next point, that is initially it was believed that atom is the smallest particle and we can't further divide atoms, but studies in 20th century shows that there are some subatomic particles. Means we further can divide these atoms in three subatomic particles, that is electrons, protons and neutrons. So what are the electrons? Electrons are the negatively charged particles in an atom. They carries one unit, like this we can represent E, that is the charge on electron is negative, so we will represent -1, 1 unit negative charge, and the mass of electron is negligible, so we will denote it like this, or we can also denote it like this, E, and negatively charged. Now come to protons. So what are the protons? Protons are the positively charged particles in an atom, carries 1 unit of positive charge and 1 unit of mass also, or we can denote it like this also and like this also. This is proton having 1 unit of positive charge. Now third subatomic particle, that is neutron. So neutrons are neutral, so we will denote charges as 0 and they carries 1 unit of mass, 1 unit of mass. So it will be like this, or we can denote it like this also. So these three are the subatomic particles. They remains in an atom. Here are the some characteristic of atoms which are given by John Dalton. So what are they? They are, the atom is the smallest particle, same as we discussed, and we can't further divide the atom. Number second is atoms of the same elements are identical, like we have seen in zinc, all the atoms were same, identical. But if the atom will be different, like if atom is copper, so if element is copper, then the atom of the copper will be identical. But atoms of the copper can't be identical with the atom of the zinc, means different elements having different kind of atoms. Next is atoms of an element exhibits all the properties of that elements. Like here is copper element, so all the atoms of copper, like this copper will show the properties of copper, this atom also show the properties of copper, and all the atoms, whatever the number of atoms are there, they all will show the property of copper atom. Atom neither be created nor be destroyed. We can't create and can't destroy the atom. And atoms takes part in chemical reaction, as we have seen when two hydrogen atoms combine to form hydrogen gas. So these are the some example with the help of which we can understand that atoms takes parts in chemical reaction. And atom is that much small, like if a point I am making here, so for covering this point they need a millions of atoms. So you can assume that how small an atom is. Generally its size is 10 to the power minus 10 meter. This is the size of atom. So now we will discuss some structures of atom. See how it look like. Structure of atom. So it looks like this. See, this is the structure of atom, in which you can see here it is a nucleus which is at the center, and it is a orbit or shell, this one, which is an imaginary path in which electron revolves. So this is our nucleus, this is our orbit, this round shaped path. So what is a nucleus? Nucleus is the, we can say, the center of that atom, which contains that out of these two subatomic particles. What are they? They are proton and neutron. These two particles will be in nucleus. Proton having positively charged and neutron having neutral charge. And all the mass of atoms is centered in the nucleus only. And electron, that negatively charged particle, will revolve in this orbit or in this cell like this. This is an imaginary path in which electron will revolve. So this is the basic structure of an atom. Thank you.